What's up, Tottenham fans? More transfer updates. I'm going to talk about Vincent Jansen. Apparently, they're in talks of him moving to Monterrey. That's not in Spain. That's not in France. That's not in Eastern Europe. That's this side of the Atlantic where I'm at. That's in Mexico. And Monterrey is a club that's done very well. They won the CONCACAF Champions League last year. That's the equivalent of the, UEFA Champions League. For those of you who've never watched the Mexican League, it's called Liga MX, and I enjoy it. I actually really enjoy it. They're a little rougher. There's a lot more red cards. There's a lot more getting in the ref's face and stuff. It seemed like one season, probably 3-4 years ago. I do have a favorite club in that league. There's a club that I root for in that league, Club America. Maybe you've heard of them. They go to the Club World Cup all the time. So I'm kind of I don't like Monterrey. Someone hearing this might be like, "Oh, what's Monterrey?" Monterrey can go elsewhere. But yeah, one season, it seemed like every game I watched, there was 1 or 2 red cards. It was brutal. And they don't block out the fan, or at least they used to not block out the fan chants. Those chants where, you can say shite and stuff like that. Or, they didn't block out the crowd noise. There was one game, it was Toluca versus somebody. But the Toluca fans, it just filled my surround sound with the word punta, 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 punta. Which means female dog in Spanish. Right? So they didn't block out any of that. I got the real experience. So, in my opinion, it's a legit league. Some people might be like, "Oh, Mexican, is it?" Other players don't come over here and whatnot. And yeah, I think it's a good move for him. If he finds a good form there, he could go play like River Plate or whatever. Some of the players have done that. They've gone from Liga MX to go play at like River Plate or Boca Juniors. Serge Aurier has been in talks of going back to France. There's talks of him going back to Monaco. Juan might step in at right back. Like I said, he's been doing good. And a brilliant transfer I heard about is the Hijacking. We've probably all heard this. Hijacking that defender, William Saliba from Saint Etienne. And a brilliant transfer I heard about is the Hijacking. We've probably all heard this. Hijacking that defender, William Saliba from Saint Etienne. I can't imagine a better way for Levy to just be like, I'm spending money this transfer window by just going over the asking price for a player to make sure that they don't go to Arsenal. I think it's great. He's finally loosened up. You start winning and the guy is just like, I'll loosen up a little bit. Going to a Champions League final is the cure for whatever frugality Levy had, I guess. It's like you have a fun day at the park and you're like, "Mom, we never go to McDonald's." And she's like, "You know what? We're going to McDonald's." Alright? Like it, comment us, subscribe it. Peace.